Okay, so it's 5 o'clock in the morning and I'm in Harrow, northwest London. Overhead we have the bridge that I've crossed many times in the wee small hours to get my breakfast. This is just about the best 24-hour place you can find in the Harrow area for food shopping, and unfortunately that's pretty much what we've got left now. Strangely, although Harrow is quite close to central London, it's never been a 24-hour town, which is odd because I grew up in Watford, which is a 24-hour town, and Watford is a lot further away from London than Harrow. But you know, as a kid I remember going on cycle journeys to local supermarkets to, you know, do my shopping at 3 in the morning, have breakfast at 4 in the morning, cycle back to get home for sunrise, and then sort of go to bed really. And in Harrow, where I've lived for 10 years, this is what I face, walking over this bridge to that garage, and have done for over 10 years. So I guess this is kind of a tribute film to shit towns, a kind of a celebration of everything that's English and everything that's rubbish about being English. Obviously I'm not sponsored by the tourist board, and I'm probably not even going to be thanked by YouTube for my efforts, so I'm just going to show you a few little things just for a bit of fun really. Whilst I'm here, the obvious first thing to show you, as I'm drinking my coffee at 5 o'clock in the morning, is a hotel which, if ever you are googling places to stay in northwest London and you know you come across the name Quality Hotel, I warn you, there are some quality hotels in London that are quite nice. This one isn't, okay? See if you can actually get a good squiz. I can only zoom into 4 times with the camera. Okay, my camera does do 7 times zoom, but that'll have to do for now. Anyway, it's right near the wood shop, and it's near a building site, and that building site's been there for 6-7 years now. They ran out of money. It's a common problem in the UK. Construction projects that get started never finish, so yeah, not exactly good scenery. It is near a park, however, and in the summer you do get to actually go to the park and watch the cricket, in amongst, you know, seeing dogs being sick and kind of mums screaming at their kids and saying, "I'll bleed in itcha," and all that jazz. So yeah, this is how a lot of people experience Harrow for the first time, is they come into London and they get plonked at the Quality Harrow Hotel, and it gets better. Down here we have one of the best hangouts for drugs and booze, and you know, just in the night you don't walk through here between 11 PM and 5 AM because even though there is CCTV, you don't exactly feel safe. I've never once had my life saved by a CCTV camera, because at the end of the day cameras can be smashed or switched off or just plain ignored. But yeah, this is kind of a hangout at nights, and it's kind of a Russian roulette type cheap thrill of walking through in the wee small hours, and how far can you get before someone hollers something at you and just have to duck down and scoot along.
So anyway, I got home, finished my coffee, had a really good breakfast, and then, you know, it got to the stage in the morning when you kind of think, fuck it, I'm really comfortable here. I don't want to go walking around my town for anybody. I mean, you know, it's boring as fuck doing it as someone who lives here. Doing it just, you know, to show you guys, well, you know, Google it, for crying out loud. And so that's what I did, you know. I just sat in my room and I Googled everything because, you know, I've been there, done that, bought the t-shirt. There's really nothing that exciting. Okay, so it's good for shopping. You've got Harrow on the Hill Tube Station there. You've got St George's and St Anne's, and, you know, so 2 good malls and main precinct. So, you know, I installed Google Earth, as you do. So you've got College Road, you've got Greenhill Crescent, yawn, St George's Shopping Mall, great for the cinema, great for going to the gym, not much else. St Anne's is good for everything from health food supplements to stereo equipment and clothes, of course. You've got Cater Statue, which is a great place to sit down, relax, have a coffee and get invited to church by some strange Christian types, which is nice if you're into that sort of thing. I pass, personally. If you go up the hill, you've got Harrow School, and supposedly you've got the burial place of Lord Byron, but I looked it up on the internet. He wasn't actually buried in Harrow, he was buried in Nottinghamshire. But we do still have the school, so you can't deny that Harrow School is still there. One of the oldest schools in the world. Extremely boring, quiet place to visit. Lots of very dapper young gentlemen who look quite silly in their hats. American tourists passing through, saying, "Gee, ain't that a quaint?" And yeah, just a really dull place to visit. Just not worth the hike up the hill, honest. Quick story about Harrow Mosque. In 2005 they ran out of money. They'd already put in $2.5 million, but since then progress has been slower than a snail on Valium. It coincided with James O'Brien explaining that the virgins probably could be really ugly in heaven, and a lot of Muslims figuring out that paradise couldn't be so great after all, because why would the women be virgins that end up in heaven anyway, unless they're all really, really ugly. So paradise really isn't that big a deal. A lot of Muslims have left the religion, they've converted to Christianity or fallen into atheism. It's such a tragedy. Yeah, so hardly any progress at all since 2005 on Harrow Mosque. What a shame. You can hit pause and have a quick squiz at places to drink, because I don't want to upset the Muslims, but you can actually get alcohol in Harrow, although it is slowly becoming an Islamic state. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope that this has been relatively entertaining as a little look at the darker side of Harrow, northwest London. Thank you.